I made it. I made it. I don't know if you can hear me.
I can. Can you hear me?
I can, but you're low. Kind of.
Is that better?
Maybe it's my heat that was on. I couldn't hear you over that. Maybe because it just cut off is better.
How is everybody doing? Can everybody see us and hear us and so on and
Hello.
so forth? Hi, Colleen.
Hi, Colleen.
She is first. She said,
She's number one.
the number one.
Yes. I have to keep reminding myself to look over here and not at the top.
You got the iPad today.
I'm so bad about that. I want to look at the top because I was used to my laptop.
Well, I have the laptop today until I find out what's going on with my speakers.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Hopefully they're not going.
Yep. Who knows?
But if you smell smoke, then probably so.
Something about went that day the electric was going on and off in the great winter storm that was supposed to hit.
Yeah. Well, I think they're pretty sure about the one coming Monday and Tuesday. Did you hear about that?
No.
Yeah, we are anyway. Wintry mix Monday and Tuesday.
Well,
Yeah.
we were supposed to get, I can't remember, like upwards around 15 inches.
I remember you saying that.
And then it wound up this little smidgen of mostly ice and mud.
Yeah, just a mess.
That's the height of it. Mostly rain. A snowflake here or there.
Not no 15, 16 inches.
Wasn't even anything to write home about.
All right. Yeah.
But anyway. So we have 3 in here. Drop us a comment so we'll know who you are.
See, I only see one. Mine's not showing.
Can you see the comments?
No. I don't even know where to click if I can see the comments.
Your comment section you should be able to click on it over to the far right.
Oh wait, maybe I can.
And y'all just be ready to keep laughing at us because
oh gosh, I did
we
something.
are still very, very rusty. And you just should have been on our trying to hook everything up private live last night.
Oh my goodness, how horrible. No, it wasn't that bad.
It was bad.
Kind of.
I was trying to go through all this big rigmarole. Oh my cow, I just set my vacuum cleaner off. I was not got together.
I can see the chat, but it takes away my screen for you. Or it covers it up.
I was trying to set great Scott. I was trying to turn off.
You gotta love us.
It's out to you too. I was trying to set the intro up and I didn't figure out how to convert it to MP4 because it had to be that to have an intro on StreamYard unless you want to pay megabucks is what it was saying. The way I was going, well, dumb money me, it'd been so long since I'd done it. All I had to do was just download it to my laptop. Yeah, so there was a whole big process.
Well, I'm glad Sherry is learning it because she's going to teach me.
Yeah.
Because I can only imagine how I'll be. Oh my goodness. I'll be working for days on it probably. Especially if they change it up.
Anyway, it was interesting and crazy and, yeah, frustrating.
Yeah.
I said, you're not going to believe what I just did. And I done it all that way the first time when we were doing Chatterbox.
Spent like 10, 15 minutes trying to do it, and then you come right back.
You didn't even have to do it that way. It was a simple deal. But we were getting tickled last night. And going through some of our old intros we had stored on here.
Yeah, they were fun. I forgot about that Christmas one.
The Christmas one when we got together for Christmas and done I can't remember what even the Christmas collab that I had going on then. It was Christmas candy or something. Candy Christmas, that's what it was.
Yeah, Candy Christmas, yeah.
Candy Christmas. But I think we're going to bring back Wild and Wacky at some point this year. That one was really fun.
Yeah.
And
then another one, right? March, maybe.
yeah, I'm thinking about it. Hello, Angela.
Hi, Angela. How are you doing?
And I think she actually joined in. I know you done Wild and Wacky. You done the moose droppings or moose poop or something. I cannot remember what it was.
That's funny.
Um, yeah, and then a Candy Christmas, I think she was in that one. They were a lot of fun. Cowdy droppings, that's what it was. And
I remember that. Yes.
yeah, but there was some crazy stuff that showed up. But it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, people had some great ideas.
But I think we'll do it. I just don't know where we'll put it. Life's kind of crazy this go around. We may put it in the summer sometime, but or on spring break.
There you
Who
go.
knows? But the one in March the 4th, I think, is National Pound Cake Day. And so I thought about doing a pounding into March collab.
That'd be cool.
I think Shannon's going to do it, whether she wants to or not. I'm trying to convince Angela to do it. I'm still working on it. It's a working process.
It's a working process with me too, y'all.
She likes to cook. She made up some awesome apple crisp looking things the other day.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah. I love to watch her channel. PSV, long time no see. On our lives anyway.
How you doing, Paul? It has been a while.
I see him once in a while, I think, in Brenda's lives. I'll drop in on Brenda once in a while.
Yeah. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in.
Yeah. He's driving and listening.
He must be a truck driver because I think he's always driving quite a bit.
Yeah. He's driving around. Colleen's over there in Jamaica enjoying all the warm weather, and we're all over here freezing our tails off.
I know, but she would rather be freezing her tail off, I think. It is chilly. Well, yesterday was super nice. It was like in the 60s.
Yeah.
It's going to drop. Now we're going to freeze.
I know it. Everybody's going to be sick all over again.
This weather's been crazy. I mean, it doesn't know what it wants.
Yeah, it doesn't.
I'm ready for spring.
Yep.
And then spring will get here and last like 2 days. Then it'll be summer.
Yeah. It almost seems like anymore there's no spring to speak of and there's no fall to speak of. I'm talking as in temperature wise.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, yeah, it goes from
Comes and goes.
Cold to boiling or to boiling to freezing. I don't know.
Yep.
But
no,
anyway, we have, like Colleen said, she would love the cold.
Oh, I knew she would. Yep. Colleen would.
They probably have a lot of humidity over there too.
Oh, goodness. I can't stand humidity.
Arkansas is full of humidity down here in the south.
So is Texas.
You could cut it with a knife.
It's horrible.
It is.
That would probably be the number one thing if I was to move. It wouldn't have to do with the heat and cold. It had to be somewhere that has no humidity. Because humidity makes everything worse.
Marlon has wanted to move me to Alaska.
So is Roger. No, I'll freeze.
He thinks that'll take care of all my asthma, allergies. I won't be hacking and sneezing and coughing, and
yeah, it would
take care of all the outdoor stuff for me.
You just have to stay warm then.
Yeah. But I'm cold natured anyway. He'd be the one that would freeze. So wintertime, usually we could run it around 67 at night plus a ceiling fan, and he's over there shivering and I'm about to roast still. Really,
it would be freezing. I think it matters of fact, I woke up last night in the middle of the night and I was freezing under the covers. And I have like the heat set on like 72 or 73. That's terrible.
Yep. I am excited to be back to YouTube. I have missed my YouTube friends, and it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was. I missed Chatterbox. I really did.
Yeah, Chatterbox was fun,
We had a lot of fun.
and it was just I had started off to go back to work teaching, come out of retirement for the 500th time, and I got offered the job as principal, and so I felt like, and I allowed myself to be so smothered by YouTube. That's all I did. I would invest hours in it, and having a family and just taking care. I just felt like the Lord wanted me to step back for a while, and now things have kind of leveled out a little bit. Yeah, I'm still working, but I'm going to do a different type approach to it. Right now, probably a video a week, a reel or two in Chatterbox. But what I did is I drowned myself. I had so many lives going. I was doing about 3 lives a week of different things I was having to come up with, recipe box and all kinds of stuff. Misha.
Hey, Misha. Welcome, girl.
Yeah. But anyway, I am looking forward to a fresh start. But we have a special guest. I'm going to go ahead and bring her up if she's ready. And you ready, girl? Angela from the Inquisitive Farm Wife.
Hey, girls.
Hey.
So excited to be here with you today.
Yes. Glad to have you.
You are on our first non-practice live, I guess you could say.
That's perfect. That's right up my alley.
The last time we were crammed in the car because it was so cold. And we were trying to figure out how to run everything all over again at the same time being live. Yeah, it was quite interesting.
Well, and were you on your phone too, I think? And
Yeah,
so
her tablet. Yeah, she brought her iPad.
The service was terrible.
But it was a lot of fun. We got a laugh out of it.
I enjoyed it.
Anyway, we're having all kinds of technical difficulties trying to get back in the routine.
Yes.
I tried to set it up on the desktop last night. Speakers wouldn't work. I had to switch to the laptop.
Trying to figure everything out.
Yeah. But we got it all set up and all done. So anyway, I appreciate Angela and her friendship.
Yes. I was so glad to get a message from you saying you were coming back.
Yeah. And she emailed me once in a while, checking in on me while I was gone. But
that's nice.
She's been a good friend. So I wanted to invite her up. So tell us what's going on with your channel. You're dropping them videos quite regular.
Yeah. So my goal for this month was every other day. And so far I've been able to do that. Sorry, my voice. I think I'm getting a cold. It doesn't hurt. So
no fun.
I sound a little froggy today. And I'm working on the pantry challenge, which I feel like every single year with that, because we're just all over the place the month of January. It's just crazy. I'm in January doing those videos. What else am I doing for this month? I think that's about it between, just those 2 main things. And
you just come off of the Dipcember thing, I think.
I did Dipcember again this year. And then next month I'll be hosting Freeze Dried February again too. So I'm excited for that and getting a lot of stuff done behind the scenes for that.
Yeah, I was watching one of your videos and seeing your freeze dryer.
Yeah.
I want one of them.
Yeah, I would like to have
one. Stick with me during February. Actually, the grand prize is I'm going to give one away.
Girl, look at you.
Yeah.
There you go, Sherry.
There I go. Misha, we were a hot mess for sure last time.
Last night and the time before, yes.
Yeah, we'll probably be a hot mess for the next few ones. Hi, Virginia.
Hi, Miss Virginia.
But I love freeze dried candy.
Oh, yeah.
It's addicting.
Yeah.
And then I had seen, what is the name of theirs? I can't remember the name of their channel, but they homestead, and they had went and bought blocks of cheese and cut it like into like an inch by an inch, maybe quarter, half an inch thick squares.
Mm-hmm.
Put different seasonings on them and made like cheese crisp things.
Yes, that's one of the things I'm hoping to try soon. Yeah, there's a couple tricks and tips that have been out there that I want to try to make them a little more crunchy and airy. And so, yeah, that's something I'm wanting to experiment with too, because I think that would be a healthier snack than, the Cheez-Its full of carbs. So we'll see.
Definitely. That's one thing I have purpose this year is to try to get away from some of the stuff that's pre-made.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just going to drop a couple of videos, probably more than a couple, but I'm just going to start out with a couple on. I want to make my own chicken bouillon seasonings, and then my own like cream of whatever you want to put there base, you can get to mushroom and chicken and so on and so forth.
And you can do that in a powdered version and then reconstitute it. I don't know how you're doing it, but I will never forget when it was a wedding shower. Someone gifted me a whole like recipe thing of all that kind of stuff, seasonings. And one of them was the cream of whatever soup base. And I thought that was so cool. And then she gave me little bottles of all the stuff, to start me off with.
I think it would be neat. And I'd like to pull away and start doing like just more homemade snacks and stuff like that,
But give yourself grace. I mean, you can't jump in and do it all at once.
No, I don't have time.
Yeah, exactly.
But my grandkids go straight for the snack section of the cabinet, when they're here and they're pulling all the Little Debbies and all the stuff off. But I'd like to do a different approach with all that. But that's my goal this year.
Good for you.
I'm trying to make Shannon's goal back into dropping some videos.
I don't know.
Well, I was looking and seeing, and I don't think you've done anything for a few months, Shannon.
I haven't. No, ma'am. I haven't done anything.
It's hard. It's hard to do it. It's hard to get motivated enough to get behind the camera, and then the mind frame of trying to get something edited because you don't want to put in all the oopsies.
Well, when you're constantly doing it, you stay in a routine, but when you slack off for a while, it's hard to start that.
It's hard to get started back up.
It is.
Get in your head about it sometimes too. It's just a mental block sometimes, I think.
Right.
I've tried to make myself really slow down and pay more of attention to detail on the last, since I've started back a couple of weeks ago. I'm like, no, you need to slow down and pay attention to what you're doing and, try to invest more time in the editing process, but I still have yet to show myself. I've just showed my hands. Nisha says she used to be able to buy these like butterscotch puffs, kind of like freeze dried. She wished she could find someone to recreate them.
That sounds good.
Where are you located? Is that something in the U.S. or is it somewhere else?
I can't remember where Misha is. Where's she at, Shannon?
She's in. She's going to get me because she just told me. I
Put you on the spot.
think she's in Kansas.
No, really?
She's going to get me. I keep forgetting.
Yay. I was like, I'm in Kansas. What? I've never seen these things. Okay.
Misha, don't get me, girl. I don't forgot again. It's hard to keep up with everybody.
It is.
She is in Kansas.
Okay, look at you.
Yeah.
You knew.
Shannon always says Missouri.
I do because I think of Jan too. Jan is in Missouri.
Jan is in Missouri.
And I get them two confused constantly.
And there's a lot in Missouri and Kansas and Texas and Arkansas.
Mm-hmm.
And she bought them in PA growing up.
Oh.
Well, now I'm curious. My grandma used to have the butterscotch discs, She
Yeah.
knows to have a candy in her purse.
I still eat
Oh.
those occasionally.
The Lifesavers ones.
Yes,
They were my
that's what I was
favorite.
trying to think of,
Yeah.
was the butterscotch lifesavers. I like going to Cracker Barrel because sometimes you can find a lot of the old,
Yeah.
up there by the cash registers on the candy counter.
I think my mama goes to Cracker Barrel just to shop.
Yeah,
She'll get
my
clothes
sister
and all
is
kinds of
a
things.
faithful Cracker Barrel shopper.
Yeah.
She brings this stuff to church the other night, and like the icebreaker mints, they're in the little round disc. She brings them in there, the tangerine.
Oh.
She's
nice.
like, oh, they had these when I was young. And those things were so sour. She was passing them out like crazy. And people were like puckering up, like, making all kinds of faces. I'm like, I do not remember these things.
Now I've had the puffy peppermints, but not butterscotch. Or did I mess up and she didn't say butterscotch?
No, she did say butterscotch.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I've had the puffy peppermints. Hello, Dodie. Welcome in.
Hi, Dodie.
I've never had butterscotch puffs.
Mm-mm.
That sounds good though.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds real good.
I like the buttermints and all those things. You
Yeah.
get them for like wedding showers and stuff. Is that even a thing anymore? Do people even do that stuff?
I don't even know.
Wedding showers and baby showers and so on and so forth used to be you had a cake, you had a bowl punch, a dish of peanuts, and a dish of mints.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
You feed everybody.
Oh yeah. We had 10 weddings one summer. And so on top of all the weddings, we had all the showers and all that stuff. And it was implied to have a meal.
Yeah,
Now.
you lay out a whole meal.
Yeah. Or one, we did a tea and it was pretty much a luncheon,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's crazy. And weddings used to be that way too. Weddings were only, my mom said she didn't get it, when we were doing all this stuff. I had a full dinner for my wedding, but she's like, we had cake and punch at the church. There was no reception somewhere else. So I guess times change and we're showing our age.
Yeah, I guess so. I still have 2 kids at home, and one's a boy, so we'll have to do the rehearsal dinner because I think that's the tradition.
I
And
guess
the other is the girl, so and she's already, they got her dreams and all these outdoor venues, and I'm like, oh dear Lord, I'm gonna have to go get 5 jobs.
Yeah. They're not cheap. My oldest, we
No.
gave her a wedding and I tried to make it the one of her dreams, but moms never do it right. So
Yeah.
Do the best you can.
Yeah. But that's the only girl. So, she is the princess.
Yes.
But we've got one son that's already married, so got one down, 2 to go.
Me too.
But yeah, stuff like that is expensive now. Some of them will be, all these little fancy sandwiches and vegetable like table and fruit bar, and then some of them just flat out do steaks and
Oh my.
all kinds of stuff.
Are you talking showers still or weddings?
I'm talking weddings.
Okay, yeah.
But even showers, they'll set up sandwich bars and do the fancy sandwiches and
yeah. I was gonna say I won't serve a steak at a shower. Sorry, kids.
Yeah.
I've had steak at wedding before though.
Yeah. And
It was an older person. It was their second wedding, and so it was more intimate, and
right.
they paid for it themselves, and
Yeah.
I was just trying to shut my thing off. It was dinging, so it wouldn't interrupt. But I am not very good with this technology, so there, I got it. Now we won't get bothered again.
Yeah. Well, y'all gonna get any weather this week, next week? Since Shannon's informed me we're supposed to get some.
Yeah, we are Monday and Tuesday.
I don't know. I don't even pay attention to it. Isn't that terrible?
You just know when it shows up.
Yeah. Well, usually Jeremy is good about saying, well, it looks like we're going to get some snow. You might want to plug in those water heaters. Things like that. Because I'm just like in the moment trying to take care of everything.
Yeah. You get the joy of running the house, the kids, and
Yeah.
all the whole package. Usually what Shannon gets or I get, we usually get
Close to the same.
the same. There's not but a couple hours or so distance between us. So we usually run about the same dose, close to it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But anyway, you going to put in a garden?
Me? Yeah,
Mhm.
I'm hoping to. I did raised beds last year. I'm hoping to switch that up a little bit and kind of learn from it. What last year, because it was my first time doing that, and so yeah, I want to try again. There is, if anyone's interested, you just have to submit a video or something to be part of the survival seed collaboration.
Mhm.
And so I did that last year and I felt like I failed miserably, but I said I would maybe try to do it again this year. I haven't done my video yet to say to commit to say that I was going to actually do it. But yeah, it's not too late if anyone else wants to join in. So if either of you ladies are wanting to do gardens, you could totally do that. And then they send you seeds and stuff. So
Well, that's cool.
yeah.
Hello, Ryan.
Well, looky there. Ryan is here.
Crawled out from under the rock he's been hiding under.
I hadn't seen him in a while or talked to him.
Okay, I'm going to have to leave for just a second and I'll be back.
All right.
Yeah, I miss my raised garden, but what
I
have
thought about trying to do one.
you thought about trying to do one?
I don't know so much the raised if it's the one that's in the big the containers.
Oh, you want
I can't
to?
remember what they call them.
I'm not sure what you call that.
Maybe it is a raised garden. I don't know. Misha said her garden does worse every year. There's a danger in me doing that too because I am not exactly known for having a green thumb.
I don't with plants or with flowers for sure. But I did pretty good on my garden, I'd have to say. I mean, I only planted my strawberries didn't do too well for some reason. I mean, they did, but they were tiny. But I did great on squash, banana peppers, which I love, and bell pepper, but there was some kind of worm or something that ate my bell peppers. So I didn't get but like one of those. But other than that, I did pretty good. I have to say.
I wouldn't mind doing some like red potatoes and some corn and tomatoes and some bell peppers and jalapeno peppers.
My sister-in-law next door, they did lettuce. They gave me some of their lettuce. It was great, really good. But they made another one, so they've done so much this year already.
Yeah, Ron said he hadn't been hiding under a rock. He's just been sitting in the driver's seat nonstop.
Driving on the road.
Put miles on that truck.
Yeah.
But there's a few things. I'm not a vegetable eater mostly, so a lot of it winds up my husband eats it, and so he's not going to eat a whole garden's worth of vegetables.
Good thing I don't live by you, Sherry. You'd be a vegetable eater.
Oh no,
I would work on
make
you. I'd work on you.
Woo, it takes some work. Ron said he tried to plant some Dr. Peppers, but it didn't work.
That would be him. He did plant some watermelons though, like a year or two ago. They weren't bad.
What'd you do? Go over there and snitch them out of his garden?
No, I think he gave me one, or he was supposed to give me one or something.
Dodie is going to start counting carbs and not allowing processed food. Yeah. This mix that I'm going to do is just different spices and stuff, I guess. My deal is on the cream and mushroom part. It's not that I can taste it, okay? The mushroom in the actual can. But it's the thought of me having to buy mushrooms and touch them and cut them up. And yes. So what I did is I bought some mushroom powder.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm gonna try that in there. Misha says, or not Misha, but Colleen says she's not a vegetable lover.
I can sit there and just eat nothing but vegetables from a meal. Again, I love
Yeah.
vegetables. Not all of
Yeah,
them.
I will cook like pinto beans and bacon or ham, fried potatoes, and cornbread, and I'll eat that. And my husband will sit there and eat till he's almost sick. He loves it.
Oh yeah, it's good.
And Virginia says she detests anything mushroom.
I
But
don't do
me,
mushroom either.
I will go to the pizza place and order a supreme pizza because I love the flavor. But I will sit there and I'm just going to pick the olives off. I'm just going to take the peppers off. I'm going to take the onions off. That's all going to disappear. And then I'll eat the pizza. I get the flavor, but I don't get the crunch.
Oh my.
God, I can't handle it. I just can't do it.
That's my oldest with coconut. She likes the flavor, but she can't stand the texture of it.
I don't do coconut at all. Mm-mm.
Coconut's good.
No,
Bananas?
it's like you're chewing on sand or something. You know, and it is.
I remember when I was a kid, I would beg my mom and them to buy me a coconut. And they would crack it open because I wanted the coconut milk out of it.
It's not
Or
the same.
whatever they call it, the juice of it. But I just loved it. But there's some like of my family, they like the flavor of the banana, but they don't want the banana. All right, Ryan, y'all need to do these more often, he said. We plan to.
Yeah,
right
we
now,
do.
a couple of months for now. But
Yeah,
stay
so you
safe.
better subscribe to me, right? You better not unsubscribe.
Ah, did you unsubscribe to your sister-in-law?
He knows better. I know where he lives.
Oh,
All
but
right.
my downfall is I want to eat healthier, but I'm not a vegetable person. I don't want no salad. None of that. You know, and if I eat my vegetables, you know, I want my potatoes mashed, or I want this, that, and the other on them.
You want the carby ones, your peas,
Yes.
your corn, your potatoes.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
But
You're gonna have to
Okay.
start treating you like a kid and chop it up really fine and hide it.
Yeah.
Like when you make spaghetti, you know, you have to just add in carrot puree just to get a
Yeah.
little extra in there.
Virginia says she made unusual banana bread and it disappeared fast.
Oh, I bet it
What's
did.
unusual about it?
Yeah, what was unusual about it? I have got somebody that commented on one of my past videos. They commented just the other day on the one where I done the vanilla ice cream. And they're wanting to see it made without the freezer. So I'm going to have to find a way to do that. I told them I'd try to find a way to make vanilla ice cream without using the ice cream freezer. I know custard.
Oh.
you do.
Like just to take
Yeah.
it, put it in a tub and put it in the freezer
Yeah.
and not use the machine. Yeah.
So I'm going to have to. Misha said Aldi's has amazing frozen broccoli, onion, and sweet potato packets.
Ooh, that sounds good.
I do like sweet potatoes. Now, onions, I do not want to crunch. I want to cut small. But I'll eat onion rings. That's what's weird.
It's because all the breading, probably.
Yeah.
That sounds like Roger. He'll eat tomato soup, but he don't like tomatoes. He
Yeah.
won't eat tomatoes. He'll eat
Yeah.
green tomatoes.
Maybe it's
And
a
the red
texture thing.
Huh. My little 3-year-old grandson is not big on potatoes.
Really?
Uh-uh.
Wow.
That's
my downfall.
He will eat. If I make, sometimes we'll just do a fast barbecue sandwich and I'll just fry up some ground beef, throw some barbecue sauce in it. We had it a lot when I was growing up. And so, most of my family like it. And he will sit and eat and eat and eat, but you give him a hamburger, he will not eat it. He does not want a cheeseburger.
Have you tried putting barbecue sauce on it?
No, I haven't. But I guess I could try that and see. Virginia's bread has hot cherries, chocolate chips, and pecans.
I
Ooh,
think
that sounds good.
delightful.
Sounds good.
I've made chocolate chip
Has-
and
Did I say hot cherries?
pecan.
It didn't say hot. It just said cherries. Let me put my contacts in. I guess I could read. Misha's switched to frozen yogurt.
That's good too, Misha, but it's hard to beat ice cream.
Yeah, I like it.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Sorry. Something I like cold as a fun treat is mochi.
I've seen that in somebody's vlog. I've never tried it.
It's so good. The frozen, it's got ice cream in the middle, basically. It is so good because you can get it like in mango and some really fun, interesting things. But it's not sherbet. It's ice cream. It's so good. I get it at Aldi's.
That sounds
I
good.
need to get some and try it. Speaking of that, Misha, I've been going to make some of that too. I am behind on stuff I'm supposed to be making for people. I'm supposed to be making some starters and passing out. I haven't done that. But I'm guessing you can make all kinds of breads with that starter.
Oh yeah.
Flavors.
I did a Friendship Friday with Renee over at Pike Creek Farm, and we had like an open collab. Anybody on or off YouTube could post pictures to us, and we shared it out. There is a ton of recipes out there. I made pizza crust and waffles and just regular white bread, like sandwich bread. I mean, it's more than just your sweet loaf.
Wow.
It's good stuff. I don't remember off the top of my head, there's a website I went to. I wish I could share it with you, but I don't remember it. And they have people submit recipes all the time.
Wow. So do you, another thing I have thought about doing, I've just not committed to doing it. That sounds like something you have to babysit. Do you do sourdough bread?
Yeah. So, like once a year, I bring it out and bring it back to life and then make some things with it. And then she goes back to the cold refrigerator. But I need to get on a regular pattern. But just as soon as I get excited about that, I should probably do it in February because that's another thing I want to do next month is fermentation stuff. So I'll have videos on that. But and air fryer videos. I don't know. I have a lot of ideas too. I'm like you. I'm like, committing is hard. But
my air fryer out.
yeah. But my husband has decided no grain, no sugar diet. So that's been hard. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
But he's a much healthier man because of it. And I am too. So
I need
And
to
show y'all. Here's Miss Virginia's bread. Can you see it on my phone?
oh wow.
Ooh,
That looks so good.
Yeah, she just sent it to me. It looks so good.
that looks awesome.
Oh my goodness.
See, I've made a chocolate chip in my banana bread before, but never cherries with it. That just sounds delightful.
It does. Misha says she doesn't use starter anymore, just less of the recipe, milk, flour, and sugar.
Did you know your friendship starter though? You can actually put it in the fridge like you can your sourdough.
Really?
Let it sit and bring it back to life.
I didn't know that. I'm not familiar with a lot of that. I have made the friendship bread. I just don't know. I can't remember if I've ever done my own starter and started it myself.
It's not hard. Renee has a video if you get lost with it. She did a good job with that. I actually have pie crust in my freezer over there that needs to be used.
Really?
That I made with it. It's wonderful. I made pretzels. I mean, I was so excited to find you could make more than just your regular loaf pan sweet
I know
bread.
when you get to watching some of these people, I know there's a blog, Our Tribe of Many, and they have several kids.
Mm-hmm.
And she makes so much of their own bread. I mean, down to like bagels and English muffins, hot dog buns, and she'll use like some of her discard and make like pizza crust
for sourdough. Yeah.
Yeah. And next time Virginia's gonna try craisins.
Oh, that'd be good. I like craisins.
Yeah. I think I'm just gonna pull out and do a Kentucky butter cake.
Oh man.
That sounds good.
It does. I don't think I'm not the. If you make a video, I'm gonna watch it because I don't think I've ever had one.
Yeah, I don't think I have either. I come across the recipe and it looked delicious. I'm trying to decide what to do for my pound cake in March. I'm torn between cookie butter or Oreo.
Cookie
I
butter.
think you are the one that influenced me to the cookie butter world, like
Cookie
Biscoff.
butter is
Remember?
amazing.
So I think you were in my first year of Dipcember, and you made a dip with it,
Yeah, I did.
and I was like, "What is this stuff?" Devil woman, that is wonderful.
It is addicting.
Get it by the spoonful. It's awful. I can't have it in the house.
Orange craisin sounds good, Misha.
Oh yeah. You can even get orange, or you used to be able to get orange infused craisins because I used to buy them and put them in my bread for I used to have a bread route. And so I would deliver different unique breads, and that was one I did.
Yeah.
Pomegranate and what was some other cherry. But you can infuse them yourself. It's not
Yeah.
hard.
I need to try pomegranate. A lot of people use them. I've never tried them.
I can't join the train on that one. My kids love it, but to me, it's just like putting a bunch of seeds in your mouth. I don't know if I just never get the right one or what. I like the juice, but
Are they hard?
well, it's like a little bit of fruit around like a grape seed to me. Is what it's like.
Well, that's weird.
I'm not a fan. People like the pop of it, but to me, it was more.
It looks like too much trouble to even get any.
I know. I couldn't join the train, but I like the juice or the, pomegranate infused craisins are really good, but yeah, I don't know. The fresh ones, I'm just,
Sherry's videos makes her fail her diet.
I know.
Virginia said, this week I'm going to make copycat peanut butter candy cakes. That goes over well too. All right, Virginia, are you getting inspired on those from Tasty Cakes? Snack cake brand? Because they carry a peanut butter candy cake. Or I should say we do. We have 2 bread routes, so we carry Tasty Cake down here in Arkansas. But I know it's from the north.
She said yes.
Yeah, they're really good. They're ones, they have some that taste like Almond Joys too. I can't remember right now what they're called, but they're good. We carry Tasty Cake way down here in southern Arkansas. Misha, Tasty Cake from PA, baby. Yeah, they have the best honey buns though. They're really good. But I usually have a bread truck that's sitting in my yard, and the other one sits in Texas Can at the warehouse. Butterscotch crimpets. Yeah, butterscotch crimpets are pretty good.
I don't know that either.
We have Dave's Killer Bread.
That's
And there's different things we started carrying different labels on. They got a lot of healthy stuff. But anyway, I don't know. I'm just trying to get into the more of the homemade things of life. I did find a recipe for some homemade sandwich bread. I'm going to try.
Virginia, I was going to mention that about the honey bun cake. It's
Oh, that
good.
sounds good.
It is so good.
Okay.
Sounds pretty good.
Did y'all see the recipe for the strawberry honey bun cake?
Nope.
I seen that somewhere the other day. It looks, I think I might have actually saved it. It looks so good.
That sounds good.
Yep. Shannon's going to have to pop out a cooking video.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
See what she can cook up. I told her she's not going to make me do this by myself.
Oh my goodness, y'all don't want to see this honey bun cake. You're going to want it right now.
Oh,
Oh, it's
God.
amazing.
That
My
looks
cousin made it.
so good. That looks so good, Miss Virginia. Oh my goodness.
No, I bet you could do an apple inspired one too.
Mm-mm-mm.
That would be good, like an
I-
apple fritter type cake.
Yes, that's what I was just
Mhm.
thinking about. That's why I was
funny.
trying to convince Angela to make a apple streusel or apple crisp pound cake.
Pound cake, yeah. Are you having it just on the 4th, the day?
I thought about the 4th, and then I thought about the whole month. I don't
Okay.
know which would be better.
I've been in collabs where Jim's Kitchen. Do you know him?
Yes, he's been in some of mine.
I was gonna say if you do the wacky one, you got to get him in it. I think he was in it actually.
Yeah,
I think
he
that
was.
might be how I met him. But he cracks me up, and he'll do collabs randomly, like Banana Day. So I did Banana for Bananas collab with him, but that group does like 1-day drops on that day. Like if
Yeah.
it was,
I thought about doing a 1-day drop on this one and just make it.
well, if you do, I'm out. Sorry, I already
Okay.
have a commitment for the 4th.
Well, then we'll do it all month.
No, because then that commits me.
You're committed now. You're not getting out of this.
Pound cake is a lot of butter, right? Isn't that what pound cakes are?
It's quite a bit, yeah.
Let me research some recipes.
But see,
Because
I've been looking, and I don't make a lot in the bundt pan. I'm just like a pour it in the cake pan and let's go kind of person. And so in my mind, I'm trying to separate the fact this is not a bundt cake. This is a pound cake. There's a difference.
Well, aren't pound cakes usually in like loaf pans?
Some
Am I
are, but
thinking
a lot of
wrong?
the recipes I'm seeing are in the bundt pans.
Really?
The recipes I'm looking up are all in bundt pans.
Okay. Well,
So Misha says it's extended all month. I think I will. Virginia says she makes it to die for German apple cake. I bet that's good. Dodie, you just wait till I see your daughter. She doesn't like celery and onions, so she just parades them and puts them in there and she don't know it.
That's funny.
I saw that. I love that. What we got to do for you, Sherry?
I know, right? I'll have the pureed salad, please. I got to do something, y'all. I got to start, some kind of shrink program. Oh, mercy.
I'm a Colleen. I love any pastry.
Bread is my downfall.
It's terrible. My husband's doing this whole thing, and I'm just like, so he'll eat like tons of bacon and eggs for breakfast, and I'm like,
is he doing the carnivore kind of thing, or kind of like a keto?
kind of. It's no sugar, no grain is what it's called. So he doesn't do like seed oils, and it's been an interesting thing to try to cook for him. But he will sometimes eat coconut sugar.
Huh.
But it's very ironic. I mean, we're field farmers, and he won't eat corn or soy. But
I found this recipe. I seen it on Instagram, and I've made them. I don't know how many times.
German chocolate. My grandma made the best German
Yes.
chocolate cake.
I don't think I've ever had one. German
You never
chocolate.
had German chocolate?
So
Oh,
good. Well, you don't like coconut though, right?
I don't like
I
it.
do.
Yeah, the
No.
frosting's got coconut.
And I'm not crazy about chocolate cake either.
Oh, Shannon.
I'm not. I don't eat chocolate ice cream. Only thing I have chocolate is maybe a candy bar. That's it.
Oh wow.
We're gonna have to put you on that couch and analyze you.
We got to get her eating chocolate and you eating veggies.
Where did your
Or
mother
I
go
did
wrong
wrong
in
way.
your childhood? I was talking about we've got like several babies. In a year's time, we will have 7 babies born in our church. And one of them is the age they're fixing to start baby food, And so their doctor, I think, told them, you start them out on the bitter vegetables first. Because if you don't, they'll never eat them.
I've heard that.
I've never heard that, I guess. So
No.
I need to start my kids out on that. Because we were talking about these babies eat all of this stinky formula. Formula milk just stinks. It smells terrible. And it tastes terrible. But when you give them baby food, they'll curl their nose up if you pull out the peas or the carrots or something like that. They won't eat it. And I'm like, but you drank all that nasty old powdered milk, you know?
It's probably got sugar in it somewhere to make
Yeah.
it taste good.
Yeah. But I found the most delicious croissant recipe. And they're more of a yeasty, rolled, flavored.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Have you ever made croissants before?
those I have, not the actual.
I'm intimidated by that. I want to do it. That's on my bucket list of foods to make.
I'm going to send you. You can tell. My daughter says that you could tell they have layers. To me,
Mhm.
I'm used to a croissant from the store. You know, you can tell all
Mhm.
that. But these are more of yeast roll based. But they're so good. I'll send you a recipe on
Yeah.
Instagram where I got it. But they're really good. I've tried, you know, jokingly to talk my kids into letting me get one of the rolling dough machines, you know.
I reached out to a company. I was like, hey, I would love to be sponsored because I want one so bad because I can't justify it.
My daughter and daughter-in-law, my daughters, they try to keep a tight rein on me when it comes to the kitchen. You have not got any room for any more stuff.
Oh, I have a major kitchen gadget problem.
I do too.
I have
I
2
do too.
kitchens full of gadgets.
We had an extra. We have a 3-bathroom home, and the one in the hall we gutted out. Well, we've never refinished it,
Uh-oh.
so I have been tempted
I see where you're
to turn
going.
that into a pantry
I think you should.
and put cabinets in it and a little sink, and you know. But I don't know.
A
if I-
butler's pantry, is that what they call it? You could
Yeah.
be like that and say, well, it's a butler's pantry, honey.
Yeah. But Virginia says this past year she started making bread and rolls.
Here's her rolls.
Nice.
Look at her sending us all these pictures.
Beautiful.
I think she should take one day and come up on one of the lives.
Yeah.
But anyway, oh, I know what I was going to say. You can take, I'm back to the German chocolate cake. If you've got to go somewhere really fast, you take, I'd have to look. I'll have to get the recipe. I've got it somewhere. Actually, it's on my videos. I've already made a video on it. You can take a German chocolate cake mix, and then somehow you mix the can of German chocolate frosting in the cake.
Oh.
Put it in your bundt pan, turn it over, dust it down with powdered sugar. It is so moist and so good. You don't have to frost it or nothing.
Nice.
It is very good. It goes over really good down here.
Sounds good.
Misha said, throw a sleeping bag in there and it can double as a guest room easily. Yeah, Virginia's saying, no. Oh, yes, you got to show your face someday. But anyway, there's lots of. I want to make a pumpkin roll, and I've made a red velvet roll, but I want to branch out into different flavors.
I know. I remember, and you can stop me if I'm saying too much, but you were thinking about doing one of those collabs before, and I got really excited because I wanted to make like a creamsicle one, and I was going to do like an orange cake and then the inside with the cream. Oh, I think that sounds lovely. I've never made a cake roll or a log before. My aunt makes the Yule logs every winter, and like the
I've
whole
made
cake or whatever.
pumpkin. Then you can make apple, and you just kind of basically use the same recipe as the pumpkin roll, and you replace the pumpkin with applesauce.
Oh,
and then
so does your inside have cream cheese or whipped topping, or what does it have in it?
It's cream cheese, butter, vanilla, and powdered sugar.
So is that kind of like a whoopie pie inside?
In a way, yeah.
Whoopie pie has Crisco, I guess, in it.
Yeah, I don't know that whoopie pie has cream cheese in it.
I don't think it does.
Maybe some, but maybe we'll do a cake roll collab in April.
That one I think I would be more into than the pound.
Oh yeah, now we're not backing out of March.
I did have a friend tell me, well, you could always take it to church if their family won't eat it. I'm like, well, that's true. I do have a recipe that I was thinking about making a loaf thing, but I need to look and see what a pound cake really is, because all I ever heard was it was a lot of butter. And that's all my mom, I think, ever said. And it was yellow and it was like square. And
Yeah.
that's all I
A lot
remember.
of them, a lot of them are in a loaf pan, but I've actually seen them done both ways. And a lot of the recipes that I've been looking up are in the bundt pan. And I was like, well, I've got one bundt pan. And I was like, well, maybe I need to order a different shaped one. I don't know, but maybe I'll do a loaf pan. Me and bundt pans, to be honest, do not get along.
Well, it's so frustrating if they stick.
I know. And 98% of the time, mine stick.
I guess you gotta get in all the little crevices with your butter. You can't just spray those. You gotta get a little Crisco or something in there, I guess.
Oh, for Thanksgiving, Virginia made a lemon cake roll.
Oh, my son would love that.
Mm-hmm.
He loves anything lemon.
Yeah. Well, Angela has a live coming up over on her channel.
Actually, it got canceled.
Oh, you canceled?
That's why I had to leave for just a little bit.
Okay. Well, never mind that.
So yeah, nobody go over there because I've done.
Don't go there. Angel's not
home. But thank you for giving me that shout out.
Yeah. Dodie says Sherry makes good pumpkin rolls. We used to do that at our church, and you talk about a job. That was one of our biggest fundraisers of the year, was to make pumpkin rolls. And you talk about powdered sugar everywhere. And, you know.
Do you have a pumpkin roll or video or anything like that?
I think I do. I think I actually have the red velvet one on there too.
Okay.
Red velvet is good, but it took tons of red food coloring.
I bet. It's my daughter's favorite. It's red velvet. I'm like, it's just chocolate cake, isn't it? With red.
Yeah, basically it's cocoa all in it. I mean, it's a chocolate cake.
Mm-hmm.
But
she had to have that for her wedding. Was her choice, and he likes chocolate, so
yeah. But we pulled away from the pumpkin rolls. We did those, and then we've mainly focused on chocolate dipped strawberries, and that's coming up. I don't know how many dozen we'll do of them. Several hundred probably, but that's almost about a 2-day job.
I bet.
And that's running probably 15 to 20 people down there, if not more.
Wow.
But it mostly, most of the work is the first day, but then you have to have everybody goes and sells them. And oh yeah, it's a lot of fun though.
Shannon, you don't talk much when I'm here. Am I intimidating? Because
No,
usually you two are like.
I'm just listening to y'all. I'm just listening.
She's still fighting that commitment to YouTube.
I really am.
Not the chatterbox, but we've been in this whole discussion of her having these videos.
Yeah, I just don't cook a whole lot anymore, so not much of it. Not
she
enough.
has more options than I do.
Do
I don't travel much.
Yeah, I mean, I can do traveling.
She travels and they go places. So, I mean, she has more options. You know, she goes down to see Roger. They're usually out hanging out doing something. So,
something, yeah.
Me, I'm just a homebody, and I'm fine with that.
Me too.
I've seen one family on YouTube. He likes to go out on vacation, and the kids like to go. So he goes. His wife don't like to go. She likes to stay home. She stays home.
That's kind of me. Jeremy's like, come on now, are we, let's plan a camping trip or whatever. And I'm like, gotta stay home and milk the cows.
Okay. Have either of y'all noticed a difference? Because Virginia puts King Arthur flour on there. And I see a lot of people advertising. Is it White Lily? Is that what it's called?
I have heard of that.
Virginia, do you find a difference in between those brands? Is it the brand or is it the type? Or what? I usually use gold medal or whatever.
Yeah,
but is there a marked difference is what I'm curious to see. And a lot of times the White Lily, I think it's White Lily. I may be saying that wrong. They don't use it for everything, but they'll use it like in baking certain things.
It's probably the protein level.
It could be. But
Because like I get different flours that I use for bread making and pizza crust and things that's different than like my all-purpose flour.
yeah. I'm fixing to make some of these Brazilian cheese breads or cheese roll things.
I think those look delightful. You got me hungry. I haven't eaten yet today. I'm starving now.
Misha said gold medal is supposedly the worst for baking. Huh. I didn't know that. Now I'm going to have 4 or 5 different canisters of flours on my.
Yeah.
She uses organic now. So did y'all see our little characters on our intro?
I missed the intro. I wasn't sure which channel you were going to be on. And then
Oh,
as the guest, I can't see the full on
yeah,
experience.
that's true.
Yeah.
Anyway, I got my eyes real big and wide and my phone sticking out. Like I'm just shocked. Shannon's like, you have made that face to me several times. I'm like,
Yeah,
I have not, whatever.
it's a perfect face for you, Sherry. Perfect.
She uses King Arthur flour. She has better results. She used to use Pillsbury. Now you're going to be making me change my brand. Colleen, it was great to talk to you and seeing you.
Yes, it was good to see you, Colleen. Girl, I gotta run in a minute. I got a lot to do today.
I think I gotta go too.
I've got to get in there and do some stuff too because I've got to go to town and get some stuff.
Thanks for inviting me on. It was nice to chat with you girls.
Yes, glad to have you.
Yeah.
And we'll do it again next time over on Journey Alone with Shannon's.
Either in 2 or 3 weeks. I'm not sure when.
Right now, we're just kind of floating along.
Yeah. But we will.
Thing.
Yeah. But thanks, Angela, for coming on.
Yes.
And
See
we
ya.
appreciate it. And thanks, everybody, for joining us.
See y'all later.
And
Have a good day.
yeah, y'all have a good day. And we will see y'all next time. We'll give y'all a heads up.
Yes, we will.
Bye,
Bye.
everyone.